We don't need to wait for anyone. The energy is here and it's right for you. When it is your time, you will find this message, or this message will find you. This reading I'm brought here because this is the new moon. And the new moon for the month of February 2024 is going to be at 1758 or 5:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's where I am right now in Eastern Standard Time. This is me. For those of you who don't know, please like, please subscribe. I will be showing up here for you more and more often. Now I have a group, it's Phoenix Rising 18 with the number 2 in parentheses, that is in the Facebook. And I went and started a reading for the new moon. And what we have is this: the promise of the King of Cups, someone who's going to be helpful, someone who's going to be chivalrous, someone who's going to be caring, possibly someone who works in the medical field, that is going to revive your hope and your faith in humanity, okay? And here's the world card. Your world is changing. You, through this newfound faith and newfound hope and friendship, love, and understanding, are now making new decisions, leveling up in your life in a new and better way. You've gone through a lot of adversities. You've carried a lot of weight in the past, and you know that you have a lot of experience that has brought you to a place where you are wiser, you are stronger, you are smarter, and you feel more powerful even in your weakness than you ever did before, because you have a reference point to look back on. You may go through hard times, but you've been through harder times. Yes? And if you are starting out new, you've seen people go through harder times and you've seen them come to the other side. And the only way to get to the other side is to go through it, which is going to lead you to this place where you have joy and friendship, community. With the Three of Cups, I'm seeing people come together because there is a new growth. There is a glow up that's happening with you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and some of you, yes, physically. You've been putting in it could be a few weeks or a few months of exercise, changing your diet, maybe adding more fruits or veggies, a lot of people have decided to take meat out of their diets. And I want you to know that this information is going to be coming in swiftly. This is with the Knight of Swords, our Gemini energy out here. And then when that information comes, if you are prepared, which you will be with that Empress energy that you are embodying, you are going to be able to take full advantage of the opportunities. And this is where we have the Wheel of Fortune. Pardon me, that's not plastic. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Things are turning in your favor. Where 2023 may have been a hit or miss and a lot of disappointments and challenging growth, 2024 is having us in a place where, look at this, you are in such a beautiful headspace now because of all of your experiences. You are growing spiritually and you have insights that you didn't have before. You have the ability to see your life differently. You have the ability to hold and possess information differently. There is a level of self-control that you have now that you didn't have before. And you do also have, some of you have a boldness now that you didn't have before. There have been challenges that you are going to meet, and especially now with Pluto and Aquarius, New Moon Aquarius, this is truly about manifesting the things that we truly, truly desire. I want you to know that this is your time. This is your time. Okay? And so, as we're going through this energy, and understand that whenever you get this reading, it's going to be for you. Okay? And here we have the Five of Cups. And I want you to know, with the Five of Cups, this emotional growth, yes, it's painful. It's like finding out that, take the children out of the room, if they are, friends of St. Nick's. It's like finding out that there's no Santa Claus. When you're a child and your parents allowed you to believe that, and you believed that for many years, and here it is, you celebrated, and it really became a whole part of your identity, and it was a control factor, but it was also a part of your enjoyment. And so with the High Priestess, you're going to have awakenings and understandings that are going to challenge your traditional thoughts and when I say traditional, understand that everyone's tradition is not necessarily the same, but that's why I use Santa Claus, because a lot of people know about Old Saint Nick. That's very popular. And then here we have the King of Swords, Aquarian energy itself showing up here. We go from Scorpion energy to Aquarian energy. We have Cancer here. We have Aquarius was already here on the table, right? Nine of Wands with Ceres Sagittarian energy. We have the High Priestess. We have very much a High Priestess ruled by the Moon. This is very much Piscean Cancer energy up in here as well. Okay, with the Empress ruled by Venus. We have Taurus energy because she's grounded, but also she possesses the energy of all of the queens. And because Venus is rules in this area, this also rules the seventh house, which is where Libra lives. So we have balance. Everyone is showing up in the reading. There is nothing but possibilities. If there's nothing, there are possibilities. There are options. But we're leaning into our truth. And you know, when you have the High Priestess, learning and understanding, and then having to deal with truths that are, this is air of air. You understand? This is not about feelings. It's like really, really not about feelings. And this could be shocking for a lot of people. You've changed in a lot of ways. And not everyone's going to be able to appreciate it, but this is a major growth. It is a glow up from the inside. It's a major emotional and spiritual growth. And this is a really beautiful place for you to be. You are becoming exactly what it is that you needed to become, because here's the World card. The only thing missing is the Judgment card so far here, but we have the Hierophant here as well. Some of you have been looking for, look at this. Some of you have been looking for your partner. And I'm going to tell you something. It looks like you will find your divine partner. We have the Hierophant and we have the High Priestess. I'm going to tell you right here, this row is like divine's message to you is to understand that when the information comes in and the truth is brought to you, that you need to be prepared. And your preparedness is what's going to lead you to your great fortune and to your soul tribe. You may be finding that next forever person, quite possible this month or this year, okay, with the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, and this is about doing the work. And when I say doing the work, doing the mental work, doing the spiritual work, meditating, praying, taking 5 minutes out of your day, setting an alarm for yourself if you're not accustomed to doing that. And if you know how to pray and you have prayed, still setting an alarm for yourself so that you extend that time, focusing on what it is that you truly desire. This is the time now to create the life that you truly want for yourself. And let's see here. I'm going to move these cards from here now. And I've also let the people from my group know that I'm going to be live over here. This is not an opportune time for most people, and I am aware because people have work, they're getting off from work, they're traveling, they're dealing with their family, they're making dinner, they have lives. But this is the time that the new moon is happening, and it just so happens that I'm in place to do this. And I'm only in place because I got sick today. Yes, and thank you for the healing. I got sick today, and I just couldn't. I had to make my way back home. I was out in the street, and I had to make my way back home, and it allowed me to be in place for this specific time. And we are manifesting and we are creating. And I am Vanessa, for those of you who do not know. I am the Phoenix, and we are rising. And we are the Phoenix rising. You are the soul tribe. We are here together. We are creating something new. I believe in the collective consciousness. We are all influencing one another. We are a collective as we are individual. And our lives overlap. Our thoughts have energy that go out into the world. Our actions are followed by our thoughts. It is very important, if you want to have success in any areas of your life, that you get control over that thought life. Because that thought life will control what that speech life is looking like. And that speech life is going to control what's happening in our actual life. And having all of that followed up with action, with our beliefs, following up with action. Look at this. It's about breaking some ties. It's about letting go of unhealthy habits. It's also about, you could be a Capricorn. You could just simply be a Capricorn. You could be driven. I know that this is the year of a lot of materialistic good. I think a lot of people are going to get away from just materialism the way that we've known it before, and it's a lot of individual expression. A lot of individual expression, people liking what they like as opposed to just a name brand. There's a mental growth, a spiritual growth. There's an understanding and a higher awareness of how the world works, and also of how politics work. There's the veil is moved, and a lot of things are going to be seen in a different way. Technology is going to go off the charts. When I say go off the charts, you have to be prepared for it. There's going to be a lot of upset, so try to be ahead of it as much as possible. Prepare yourself as much as possible to make whatever move is needed or necessary. I thank you, Divine, for the message. Here we are with this new moon energy. We are manifesting the ability to break old habits and to, wow, manifesting marriages and understandings. Ooh, someone's using trickery. You have to be careful because, oh my gosh, yes, yes, and yes. Oh goodness, you truly, you, me, we're truly going to be fighting that old feelings of doubt and uncertainty. Let me pull three more cards here because I have this one here and it's challenging. And yes, it is because we bring into, here we have at the bottom of the deck, we are leveling up spiritually. This card of Virgo, we're going to be analyzing. This is an absolutely beautiful reading. I want you to know that you are very much concerned about your material life and bad habits that you have had in the past, and in choosing unwise people also to be in relationships with. Some of you are going through difficult times in your marriage, but others are actually manifesting a solid relationship in marriages. Some of you are appearing to be very independent, but you desire to have partnership. And this is, some of you are holding this as a secret, but I want you to know that you can have true partnership. Look at this. We have the Two of Cups and we have the Lover's card over the independent woman here. And when I say independent woman, this could be a woman or a man. It doesn't matter. This is a person that is single, a person that is financially stable, a person that feels secure in themselves, but then they realize that what's the point of having it all if you don't have anyone to actually share it with? And the concern here is that you'll be deceived, that someone will only look at you for what it is that you have to offer them and not really be here trying to fight for you, standing up for you in the relationship. And the thing of it is that you have to know your value and lead with that energy. Okay, lead with that energy. Because Two of Cups, the Lover's card, the 1111, the Four of Wands, I mean, this is definitely a marriage. Yeah, and I'm looking here, this is about long-term relationship. This is someone really willing to put the work in. Don't blow it. Don't blow it lying, cheating, stealing, like you may have done in the past. And don't blow it attributing these characteristics to the person of the past, okay? Don't cheat yourself out of the opportunity to have a good life. You are worth it. You are very much worth it. I want you to know the divine is saying that anything that you decide to put your mind to and wherever you put your investments, you're going to have return on them. Here it is, Capricorn energy again. That's Capricorn, Capricorn. With the Capricorn here, this is about you trying to balance things out. And what are you balancing out? The conflict between your head and your heart. The things that have happened to you in the past, right? But you're manifesting something new right now. And it's time for you to become what you call it, excited and more passionate about life. These are opportunities that are coming to you. You're becoming a new creature, and in becoming a new creature, you're showing up with this card of Leo. You're showing up more proud of yourself. You've tested yourself. You've have not been found wanting. You've succeeded in areas where you were weak before. And when you have weaknesses, you are strengthening yourself by actively and consciously living, how you say, mindfully, and living and making choices with purpose. Okay? This is what you need to know. This is what you need to know. So even though there are difficult times this month of February, you should be manifesting. You can manifest right now that partner, that love, that person that you want for the rest of your life. Hold on a second. And I'm going to show you. Because this is the time right now. Right now. I have 1 minute to go. Let me get a piece of paper. That's one of my books here. Yeah, I have one of my books here. I had it for years. It's a nice little book. I do some reading, sometimes I keep notes and stuff in here. And so I manifest and I believe in this and I want you to believe and I want you to believe in you. Time now 17:57. In 1 minute will be the new moon. If you can go outside, it would be great. You can light a candle and put here 17:58. 02.08/2024. It is actually the the 8th day of the second month of the year 2024, as they have it on the Gregorian calendar. And this is the new moon in Aquarius. Big picture. And I am manifesting this day. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am smart. I am beautiful. Inside and out. Pardon my sloppy penmanship. I am abundant. I am abundantly, pardon me, blessed and highly favored. Everything I desire is attracted to me. I embody harmony, peace, love, and joy. I am grateful for the beautifully understanding, caring, loving, secure, and generous husband that I have. And I can continue to write. And I write it in the present because I am all of these things. Like I've been telling people for the longest, I'm a billionaire. It just hasn't hit my account yet, but it will. I am happy. I am. I live in this energy because I know that I am favored. I am so blessed and so highly favored that even moments of adversity are there for my betterment. There's nothing that is in my life that shouldn't be, and everything is working in my favor. I am everything that I desire in another person. That is absolutely beautiful. It is time. And that reading says it already. It is time. What we had before is there may be a workplace romance, there may be some lasting love for some, and this is someone reaching out to you, okay? But I'm going to do the new pull because these are the cards that I pulled for the new moon. That was for the group. Oh, sugar. Ooh, someone going on a holiday. Manifesting the one. Look, it flipped over in my hand, and we are manifesting the one. And understand that the one doesn't have to be the next one, but it can be. And this can be someone that looks differently or seems different than what you would normally choose. But remember, what you've chosen before may not have worked before, so this may be time for you to look at life and expect things differently. You understand? In a very different way. Here it is. Dreams come true. Look at that. Dreams come true. So this is your time. I want you to know it doesn't matter what sign you are. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how much weight you have or don't have. Every pot has a lid, meaning there is someone for everyone. What does matter is your mindset, your loyalty, whether you are committed to the process, committed to the relationship, or even if you're just out here looking for someone to just be your friend. There are other people who share your point of view who are out here for that. But this reading, I'm going to tell you something. There may be someone's taking a little bit light. It's like commitment light, maybe. But I know that someone is truly manifesting love, like me, and that it is reading that dreams will come true, and I expect it. And you know what? That could be me too, going on holiday, dreams coming true. Look at that, King of Cups and Two of Cups. King of Cups is Scorpio, Two of Cups is Cancer. I want you to know also it doesn't have to be either one. And when I mentioned this for the sun sign, because when I really want to know about a person, I would like to have their sun, their rising, their moon, and their Venus. Because I want to know your love language. I want to know how you process your emotions. I want to know your love language. And I want to know not only the sun that you are born under, but also how you're perceived. And it would be really good to know your Mercury too. In other words, I just like to see your chart and then I know pretty much you know who a person is, their baseline. That doesn't mean you know everything about them, but it's like getting a pulse reading. It's like going for a stress test and you have an idea where they're starting from. What's in their favor, what may be some challenges for them. You can see these things. Look at that. New beginnings. Oh my goodness. New beginnings, intellectual curiosity. There is a thirst for knowledge. This is a time for you to get new information. There may be some traveling, some spiritual growth happening over here. There's a curiosity. You're questioning things differently in your life this day. Oh my gosh. I'm absolutely loving these readings. These readings are blowing me away. I have to tell you. The things that are here. Look at this. Are we serious? Look, I split the cards. We have 10 of Pentacles and we have 10 of Cups. This is what I'm manifesting. This is what we're manifesting, right? Let me just put this down. Let's just soak this in. Like I just pulled these cards and I just whew, and in my hands, the divine is letting me know everything that I desire. Generational health, wealth, prosperity, security, transformation, and love, and understanding, and warmth, and a feeling of belonging. You may be creating a whole new family for yourself. Your awareness of what's happening in the world. I'm praying for peace for everyone all over the world, for those who are oppressed and those who are enslaved, and I'm praying that they will be freed. I'm praying that they will be welcomed with open arms and that there will be a renewal in the spirit and the collective consciousness, because I know that all souls belong to the divine and that we are all connected. We truly are. It's bigger and it's greater. It's greater than religion. It really is. It's greater than you know. If you really believe, any of you who have believed, and those of you who don't believe, I understand why you don't, because of all of the conflicting and hypocrisy, hypocritical actions. We speak love, but we practice hate. We speak oneness and we practice division. And when I say we, not me, but we as in people who may represent a religion or clergy or any of these things. But when you understand who you truly are, you understand that everyone is you and you are everyone. Now that may have just gone over your head, but if you understand it, you can leave a message for me. You can please leave a comment. And if you don't understand it, just understand that we are all, if you believe in that there is a creator, we all come from the one. So understand that I love all of my children. They don't all look the same. Understand that we call those who practice religion God the Father. And when you know a father, have you ever known a father that loved one and hate the other? Not usually, not normally, unless there's some other underlying issues. But God's wisdom is greater than ours, and understanding is greater than ours. And when you allow yourself to be open to receive messages from the Spirit, those messages will come to you. You will get spiritual downloads. You will be awakened in your sleep. You will get messages in your dreams. You will dream while you are awake. You will see visions. Like people have seen visions, even in scriptures. And if you haven't seen any visions, it's not because that people don't have them, because I have them. It's because you're not open. You're not a truly open vessel. Because when you're truly open, the divine will send you messages. And sometimes they're difficult because we have to deal with ourselves and we have spiritual growth. And we get messages and we get warnings about certain things in our life. And a lot of us have our intuition, and some of us have been taught to suppress them in the name of religion. But here we are, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. It doesn't get better than this. I want you to know that anything and everything that you are manifesting right now, that you can have it. You can have it. You do have it. I have it. I may not see it all right this moment, but I know that I have it. The Divine One loves me and protects me and cares for me and guides me. I am open to receiving that guidance. I am open to receiving that love. I am open to love openly and freely. I'm open to build for those who are less fortunate. I am open to help to heal those masses. This is why I'm here. We all have a calling on our lives. And I want you to know that this is your time. Claim it. Claim it. This is my time. And my time is now. In the now, you may see it manifesting, coming through in a matter of days, hours, minutes, weeks, months. And you may see it processing and unfolding over the next year. But I want you to know you have to be open to it. And this is about doing a work. How do we know doing a work? Because becoming brand new, having the courage to step out, having the intellectual curiosity and growing is not something that happens overnight. You've never seen a transformation video overnight. You can watch somebody go to the surgeon, and even that's not overnight. That's a process. They go in, you see them get marked up, they get liposuction and things injected and all kinds of stuff. They show a couple of pictures, then they don't show you why they're swollen. Then they get wrapped up, mummified, and everything, and then you see a month later, 2 months later, what it is. And a lot of people say, oh my gosh, it was the most painful thing I ever went through. I would never do it again. Or some people absolutely love the outcome more so than the process. But when people put in the hard work, understand whatever it is, whether you're sacrificing your money, whether you're sacrificing your time, wherever you are putting your energy in order to make your life better, understand that it's going to take you becoming a new person to create this life that you desire. Because if it didn't take that, you would already have what it is that you desire. Did you hear me? It's going to take you, okay, becoming a new person. It's going to take you learning new things, a new way of thinking, a new way of processing, a new way of speaking, a new way of handling your business in order for you to create this stability in your life. This is your life. The Malkut, this is here on earth. The coins represent that, your health. You want to be healthy, you 400 pounds overweight, nobody's going to shame you. If you're happy, okay, but can you be healthy at that? With that extra weight on your body, how do your knees feel? How do your ankles feel? How do you sleep at night? Can you breathe freely? Are you suffering with apnea? How's the drinking? Someone has a drinking issue. You might even be a closet alcoholic. People don't know that you're drinking all the time. But I want you to know you don't need to self-medicate that way because the Spirit is going to guide you. It's the time for healing and renewal in the person and the Spirit, right? It's a time for you to be open to love. You may be creating your own family now, and you might be afraid. You say, you know what, it's not worth it. I'd just rather be alone. But people live longer when they have people to share their lives with. And when I say longer, not just the length of time, but actually have a more fulfilling life. Okay, even if you start a card game once a week, old school. Once a week, you play cards, you play dominoes, you pull out a board game. Everybody, we're going to play life, we're going to do something, I don't know. Somebody might have an old game of Twister, whatever it is, something something that gets you involved with the other person. I mean, some people already get together for video games and to watch sports, but something that actually makes you interact with one another, apples to apples, something that is going to be engaging and is going to bring you to the one-on-one aspect of actually dealing with another human being. This is going to be very, very important right now in your life. It's time for you to show up for you, okay? I'm going to leave this here right now because I don't want it to be entirely too long, but this is heavy. Everything that you want, you can have. Everything that I want, I have. Just know it. This is your time to manifest. It's that new moon energy. This is February. Also, people celebrate Valentine's Day or whatever. Let me tell you something. It's time for you to love on you too. Generate that energy. Buy yourself some flowers. Give yourself a bubble bath. If you don't have anybody, you gotta do it for yourself. Love on yourself. Get some new invigorating toys. I don't know. I'm not trying to be in grown people business. I'm just saying. Okay? Mm. All right. And if you're already in a marriage, it's renewal. Let's date again. Let's get happy again. Okay? Mwah. Thank you.